going to start with, okay, so there is a situation where almost every one of my clients or people in HubSpot that I meet always have this problem, and we're always setting up this workflow for them. So it's probably extremely relevant to you if you haven't set this type of workflow up already. Maybe you have noticed that HubSpot on a contact property, it has its contact property fields, and there is one named company name, right? And that's a specific contact property field that HubSpot provides for you, is company name. And then you'll notice that anytime you attach an associated company, that company name does not get filled out on the contact. You would think that it would be like a natural series of events is once you've associated a company, now fill out the company name on the contact property field, but that is not the case. You have to set up a workflow to do that. So this one is a more simple type workflow. We'll add in a couple little advanced tricks for you using association labels and everything, just so you can see the new types of tricks in here. So we're going to set up the workflow to say anytime that a contact has an associated company with them, but their contact company name is not filled out, we're going to copy that company name over to it. And so it automatically fills out for you. We're going to add in one other stipulation though. What if a contact changes companies? So, or like, well, yeah, what if the contact changes companies? You would want that company name updated on that. So we would want to add in that criteria as well. So we're going to start with our typical filter criteria, because we have different little if-thens and ands, ors, talking in workflow speak, that we're going to end up using. So how we're going to start this is, and you'll see this is all organized differently. They've got it in contact property fields and assets and marketing interactions. So this is all organized differently as well. But the company name is a contact property. So what we're going to start off with is searching for that company name, contact property. And I know it sounds confusing saying company name contact because that's two different objects, but bear with me. So I'm going to say the company name on the contact record is unknown. That's not filled out. But, so I'm going to add the filter. They do have an associated company record where that company name is known. And sometimes, you know, you have a domain name on a company record, but HubSpot doesn't know the company name. It's just a domain name. Maybe it's the case where we only want it where that company name is known on that company record. And so what we'll do is, where you're going to do is you're going to drop down on this contact. And now we see other types of objects that we can pull information from. So right now, this is only going to be for contacts, but now I can jump down to company. And then I have the company properties. I'll have to click on that. And I'll say company name is known. Okay, one other stipulation. Maybe you have multiple association labels. Say, well, I have association labels for where they're an investor at one company and they're in the board membership of another company, but their primary company where they're the CEO at, that's the company that I want specifically on this. If that's the case and you have an association label, where you're going to set that association label is right here. You're going to have to click on contact is associated. We don't want it to any company. We're going to say primary company. Any other association labels will be dropped down right here that you can specify. I'm going to say the primary company that they're working at. Now, there's the tricky part of ands, ors if you're not familiar with it. So this is the company name is unknown and their company name is known, right? Or we have the situation where they change companies. So what we'll do is we'll do one more. So we'll do the or, because the company name is still going to be known, so that trigger criteria is not going to help. What we'll do.
If somebody changes companies, you know, their associated company name changes, but you've already run the workflow to have that original company name in the property field for context. So it's not going to meet that first criteria. Mm-hmm. The company name will be known on the contact record, but we want to change it now. So that's why we're doing this or.
So say their primary company name changes because now they have a new primary company, right? So we're just going to search for that company name again. And this time we're going to say has been updated in the last day. So maybe it won't be immediate, but within 24 hours of updating that company, they will enroll back in here and their company name will be updated on their contact record for you. And once again, catch this. This is any company. We don't want to do any company. We want just their primary company. So I'm clicking in, dropping down on that. And in this case, we want to turn on re-enrollment. So in this type of trigger criteria, you will find your re-enrollment right here instead of at the bottom. Don't know why it's set up that way in one case and not the other, but I just wanted to point that out. So we're going to turn on re-enrollment because their company name will be known, but now it's changed. So we still want them to be able to re-enroll in this where we'll update the company name for them. So we're just going to click save. We've got our trigger criteria done, right? What we're doing is just updating property fields. So that would be CRM based. That's going to be organized in the CRM. And we're just doing a simple copy over. So basically what we're going to do is we're copying a company property value, right? So I'll just click on that. And this is the same type of experience that you're probably used to is we're choosing the property field of company name. That's what we're copying over to our target property type is the contact and company name. Bam. That's all we need for this workflow. I told you this one was simple, but it sounds difficult because we're showing you all the updates along the way.